Hello and welcome one and all to Trails of the Sky, second chapter. Last time we left off, we had our little chat in the castle, and now we're on our way to Librable News Network. Librable News. In order to, see Nail, and maybe learn some more information about what is possibly going on. There he is. Hey, Niall! Hello! Who the hell? Well, what do you know, you guys? How you doing? Good day now. Pardon our intrusion. Oh, it's that bird guy and your highness. Good day to you, yeah. You even have Zen, the immovable Calivard with you. You got a kind of gang going here, Estelle. A lot of stuff happened since we last met. How did your coverage of the election in Ruin go? Damn well, that's how. Get the article done, thanks in part to you guys. Speaking of which, what brings you here today? Got a hot scoop for your old buddy Niall? Actually, we're the ones who'd like to know something. We heard that the Librable News received a threatening letter. Oh, you guys are investigating that thing? I figured the military would have been taking care of that one. We're working on requests from the military, actually. So, do you know anything? Well, I just got back to the capital, so I don't know much. To be honest, I'd like to hear what you guys know, if anything. That's real helpful, Niall. Come now, you're a newsman, a hound for a good story. Surely you must have a clue as to who our villain is. I don't have time for this. That's a bit impolite, you two. Niall, I know this is a lot to ask, but please, if you know anything at all, share with us, please. Whoa, hey, your highness, you don't need to lower your head to me. For crying, fine. Okay, this is off the record, but we ain't the only ones who got a letter, not even close. Flashman Fortress got one. The Cathedral, the Airship Company, Hotel Robrum, and both the embassies, Gransel Castle, and Herbal Villa got one too. There were 9 letters in total. That's something wrong? Niall, we heard that from the military already. What? Damn it, that was my big scoop for the day. Doesn't look like we're going to get much out of this. Yeah, time to move on, I think. Hey now, wait 1 second, Missy. You keep talking like that and Niall keep talking like that and Niall Burns. Starport and Librable News is gonna have a name worth a pile of crap. Alright, let me let you in on my take of this whole mess. Okay. You may want to be brief, Mr. Burns. Alright. Here's the short of it. My gut tells me this is some kind of huge prank. The threats aren't real. Why do you think that? You sound awfully sure, though. Mind telling us why you're so convinced? Okay, trick is, I've covered terrorist threats like this before, right? But with this, there's no reality to the threat. Threats only work when have power if they describe or at least imply something nasty is going to happen, see? These letters have exactly none of that. Mr. Burns does have a point. Disaster will be visited upon you does not offer much in way of a specific terror. Exactly. I've got a hunch that this isn't about stopping the silent ceremony at all. This is more getting people worked up over a threat and then sitting back and watching the fireworks. I see, that's kind of a good point. There is some sense behind it. I'm still bothered by the fact that so many letters were sent, though. And each and every one was sent to a place involved in the ceremony. Yes, for a prank, whoever did this seems to know a lot about what's happening. This does seem kind of true on the surface. Think about it though, all that info would be pretty easy to find with a little digging. Hell, I knew about those places weeks ago. Anyway, I'm gonna be working this on the assumption that it's a prank. Maybe you guys should stick to your guns about it being a real threat and we can compare notes later, eh? Yeah, good idea. Thanks, Niall. That actually helped a lot. Darn right it did. Just stop by if you want to swap stories. I'll be sitting around here until the pack's signed. Okay. Oh, speaking of sitting around here, I don't see Dorothy anywhere. Alright, she's off working the Boast region. I sent her to snag some photos. What for? A special of some kind? Yeah, related to the World Army. You remember that old fort the Sky Bandits were using as a base, right? The one you guys busted? The Army decided those rats had the right idea and have claimed to repurpose it as a training facility. They're running airship pilot training out of there now. Oh, okay, neat. So she went to get coverage of the base then? That's the idea, yeah. I was a little worried about sending her out on her own, but gotta do it sometime. Dorothy out on her own, huh? Scary. Oh wait, speaking of girls out on their own, what's up? Harold Hayward, a trader from Crossbell. Never heard of the guy. Pretty sure he's never been in our classifieds or our wanted column either. Figures. But hey, this is part of the job, right? If you guys are totally stuck, I'll help you out. We can put them in the classifieds. If you want, I could even have a few people in Crossbell I could poke. Thanks, Niall. You're way more relatable than I thought you'd be. I think I need to upgrade my opinion of you. Of course you do. Wait a minute, what do you mean? Was I not reliable before? I was joking. Alright, let's get back to the guild house then. I should be back by now. Hopefully, yes. Thank you, Niall. There's no big. Come by again anytime. It was good to have see Niall again. Anyway, let's head back to the guild house and compare notes on the situation. Overall, no big suspects stand out. It seems to be more of everyone seems to conclude that it's more of a threat than anything else, with no real force behind it. It's interesting, but considering that this is this game, it probably have some Ouroboros ties somewhere in this story. We're back! Yo, there you are. Sorry, I know we're a bit late. Hey, where's Tina and Renee? They returned just before you did. I believe they're enjoying the spoils of a hard-on shopping campaign on the second floor. Sounds like they had fun. Anyway, we got a lot to report. Yes, please. I see, not bad. Sounds like you guys learned a lot. I guess we didn't get anything decisive though. Did you find anything? Honestly, I got jack all. The hotel, the cathedral, the airship company. Nobody had a single freaking clue of who could have sent the letters. The head guy of the airship company was sweating quartz that a demand for money might come in next. But at this point, not so much as another peep. Damn, doesn't really narrow things down much. How likely do you think it is society's behind all this? I don't think we can safely say that at this point. Their primary focus up till now has been experimenting with those bizarre gospel ornaments they possess. And we know that the gospels can create phenomena otherwise unimaginable. Those devices certainly have shown the ability to create threatening letters. Certainly haven't shown the ability to create threatening letters from nowhere, however. Yeah, this doesn't seem like the Match Society's MO. I guess. Ruin and Zeiss just have me on edge. No, it's perfectly understandable. Regardless, I think we can safely say we've done our part. I'll compile the testimonies into a report. Can I ask you to deliver to Colonel Sid at the Herbrel Villa tomorrow? Sir, we didn't find the cinder at the end, so I feel kind of bad, but I guess it's all we can do. Right, Agate, did you find anything about Renee? I did, actually, wait, let me start over. I went to the hotel first. The kid and her folks stayed there for about 2 weeks. Same room the entire stay, typical tourist stuff. They just checked out this morning. Okay. I went to the cathedral. While they were here, the Hayworths came to worship a bunch of times. The thing is, the priests who attended them said they felt off when they did. Like they were distracted during prayer or something. That would match what Miss Hilda said. Yeah. And then at the airship company, that's where I found Zip. Wait, what? Harold, Sophia, and Renee Hayworth the Crossbell, right? They have been exactly 0 passengers by that name and nationality coming through in at least half a year. No way, but this is a mystery. Though perhaps they travel by land? Wait a minute, that can't be right. When we first met her, she was talking about landing in an airship. Right, at Air Lystrom. She said she saw a big lake on the way down. Troubling. It's possible they were traveling under assumed names. Assumed names? Why would they? They may have had to hide something to hide, or they may have been hiding from someone. Either way, they must have known something wasn't wrong. Something was wrong before they set out. I contacted every guild branch in the country about Renee's parents. For the moment, all we can do is wait for more information to come in. As for Renee herself, I think it would be best if she stayed in the care of the guild for now. Yeah, I feel terrible if she got wrapped up in something. Could you leave her with me, maybe? The mission kind of feels personal now. I was going to suggest that actually, thank you. The guild will pay for everyone's lodgings while you're in Grunsel naturally. This includes Renee, so don't worry. Thanks, Elaine. Oh wait, speaking of staying the night, we actually might not need that tonight, you see. Oh, that's quite the invitation. Yeah, and I think I'll pass. The castle's a bit too rich for my blood, I'm not really keen on staying there. Besides, it'll be easier for Elaine to reach one of us at the hotel if something happens. Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. We might hear something about Renee's parents. I guess I should stay at the hotel too then. Sorry, Chloe. Don't worry. I'll explain the situation to Hilda. I'm sure she won't mind. Jen and I will stay at our respective embassies. The princess will retire to her castle naturally, so that means you two and the girls will be back at the hotel then. Parting on these terms would be dreadfully dull. Since we're all together this evening, we shall enjoy a nice dinner at the bar. Good idea. And you know, I'd actually like to hear you play the piano again, Olivier. It's been a while. Ah, sweet maiden, you know just how to pluck my heartstrings. Have you come to appreciate a mature flavor, at least, I wonder? I'm going to snap those heartstrings if you keep it up. Snapping or no, we should get going. The group this large, it could be hard to find seating. Alright, let's gather up the kids and get over to the bar. Most leaving Mueller and Niall, who were called to come and join, and pass a pleasant evening in Gronsel. Meanwhile, later that night. Okay, so let's split up here then. Chloe, be careful on your way home. It's not that far. I think I'll be fine in the capital. Miss Chloe, you live in Gronsel? Yes I do. I'm staying at my grandmother's house. Well, if you'll pardon me. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Good night, Chloe. Oh, that's one heck of a party. Olivia even dragged Pure Mueller into it. Yeah, well, you called up that reporter too, you know. I figured what the heck. Renee, did you have fun? Yeah, I did. The food was good and everyone was talking about neat stuff. The piano music was really pretty too. Oh, yeah, Olivier is really good at that. I was kind of surprised. Well, he's not all hot air when it comes to a traveling performer, I guess. When he calls himself a traveling performer, I guess. Sure you want to duck out already, Agate? Zen and the others are still having a lot of fun. Yeah, honestly, if I try keeping up with Zen, I might not have a liver in the morning. Plus, I'm kind of beat from trolling the city all over today, so I'm just gonna pack it in. Fair enough. Let's go get our hotel rooms then. Pardon, are you the braces and company we were expecting? Forgive me, but we aren't able to secure a 4-person room for you. Would you be willing to accept a pair of 2-person rooms? Oh, sure. How do you want to split them up, Agate? I don't care too much. Set it up wherever you want. I want to be with Miss Estelle. You've been busy with work, so we haven't had any time to talk at all. No fair, Renee. I want to be with Estelle too. Then you should have said so sooner, Slowpoke. I know, what if all 3 of us stayed in the same room? We could share a bed. No, that's okay. I'll let you borrow Estelle for the night, Renee. Thank you, Tita. I think I just got horse traded. Then I'll be staying with you, kiddo. This reminds me of when we were hiding out with Gramps. Now that you mention it, yeah, it does. Wow, this room isn't like the one I stayed in with Mom and Papa. There's a big building outside this window. Oh? Mrs. Estelle, what's wrong? Nothing really. It's just the room I stayed in with my boyfriend. Kinda, sorta. More importantly, I'm sorry, Renee. We couldn't find your papa or mama today. It's okay. Papa and Mama promised they'd come get me. You don't need to search too hard. But Papa and Mama are very good at hide and seek. Not as good as me, of course, but still good. So I don't think you'll find them that easily. Is that right? Well, I won't try as hard to find them. I won't try so hard to find them, but only if you're okay with it. Yeah, that's okay. It's for the best. But never mind that right now. I have two big favors to ask of you. Well, what's up? I can't tell you unless you promise to do them ahead of time. Yikes, did your papa teach you to drive a bargain like that? Okay, sure. If it's something I can help, I promise I will. Really, yay. First thing is, can I call you Estelle from now on? Me? You mean to drop the whole miss part? Yeah. Tita gets to call you Estelle all the time, so I don't want to have to keep calling you Miss Estelle. That's alright. Alright, I don't mind. I never stood that much on formality anyway, and it's not like I'm your teacher or anything. Really? You don't really so you really don't mind? Estelle. Oh, I love it. Glad you like it. Call me Estelle as much as you want, Renee. Okay, Estelle. That makes me happy. Oh, that's good. So what was the other thing, Renee? Oh, well, can you tell me why you were so surprised when we came to this room? You had a really sad, lonely look on your face. I want to know why. Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. See, I've actually stayed in this very same room before with someone else. Stepping in here just reminded me of him. Really? Was it your lover? Was this your love nest? I need to make sure I don't lay on the bed? Not quite. He's someone I've known for a really long time, and we've been really close, but it's complicated. We're not together right now, though. No. Well, what kind of man is he, huh? What's his name? What does he look like? Yeah, questions. His name is Joshua. He has black hair and amber eyes, and he's pretty handsome, I guess. Actually, you'd really call him more beautiful than handsome, really. Huh, beautiful? Yeah, let's just say he makes a great princess in a certain play. In fact, it looked amazing on him. That sounds fun. Can I meet him? When are you gonna see him again, huh? I don't know, actually. Oh, you don't know when you'll see him again? That's why you look really sad, right? Sort of, but it's okay. I'm going to find him and drag him back home, even if it takes years. But why do you seem so sad? Because I'm sure Josh was off somewhere on it and over his head, and I can't do anything to help him, and that makes me sad, I guess. Sorry, Renee. This must be pretty boring since you don't know Joshua at all. No way, it's neat. Joshua was a really wonderful person, huh? Wonderful, actually. Right now, I bet he's a bit of a jerk. I mean, talk about selfish ways to say goodbye. Taking my first what? Did he stick it in and leave? I gotta stop with these. Nothing at all. Okay, yep, I'm all tired. Time to go to sleep. Hey, no fair. I'm not gonna sleep until I hear the whole thing. Boy, I messed up that one. Meanwhile... Bingo. Bingo indeed, it looks like we found their trail. So they're using their Ravenna mine, Just what I expect of Richard's men. This is an excellent hiding place. This is where those sky pirates kept that ship they hijacked, right? That's right. Estelle and I fought the pirates in a large exposed central hollow area somewhat further ahead. A nice big open space, and I bet our guys are in the same spot. So what do you think? Going for the heroic charge now, or... Well, we've got no time to contact the army. But no heroics right away, at least. First, you need to sneak in and see just how large a force do they have. Come on. Right behind you. That's odd. This is where they've been hiding, as we thought. but I don't see any trace of anyone. Yeah, we totally tracked them here. So where'd all the intelligence weirdos go? Did they notice us? I don't think we... Let's look around anyway, No good, this place is an empty shell. Do you see anything, Skara? I'm drawing a blank. They were here, but it's impossible to tell if they're just out or if they abandoned this place. I don't even see any clue as to where they might have gone. About that, I didn't find any mention of where they were going, but I did find this over in that tent. Really? Mind if I take a look? These are blueprints of some sort. Looks like it's for something called the Orgel. Unless it's totally illiterate, these are plans for a vehicle of some sort. Oh, Orgel. That sounds cool. What is it? Some kind of airship? Well, I'm not actually an engineer, so I don't think so. But those look like. Huh? What's wrong? There's a note between the pages. I've sent out the invitations. I've got the table and chairs ready. Everything's ready for the tea party. Now all I need is for you to bake some comforts and wait for the guests to arrive. Oh, a tea party? That sounds great. It's like something out of a storybook. Which must mean it's a cipher of some sort. What do you think they mean by tea party? Watch out, huh? Guns! No way, how'd they sneak up on us? Goodness, that was a fair bit of sneaking, friends. I take it that's another trick your good friend Lawrence taught you. Gara, I know, something's not right here. Alright, we'll feint to one side, break the corner of the triangle, and clean up the rest. Can you do it? Just say when. Alright, go! Right! Ah, great, here comes that shit again. And now she's poisoned!
This ought to perk you up.
Okay, they're not that strong. She still has that poison to deal with, though, unfortunately. Thankfully, Piercing Wave hits more than one enemy at once. Let's get rid of that stupid poison. Oh crap, it's only 100. Heal up! Those here fighting intelligence vision guys, they're such assholes. Thankfully they're not spamming shadow weaving like they used to in the old game. Okay, let's use some Mascara's magic. And we seem to have a nice thing going on with wind magic. Let's keep going. Stop shooting people, you asshat! And now he's down.
Oh yeah!
Did you guys level up? That was... We may have defeated them, but something is terribly wrong here. Do you think they were on drugs or something? I remember hearing they used something like that to control some thugs in Ruin, I think. Yes, that was one of the cases Estelle solved. But this isn't like what she described. This was like trying to whip a tree. That was great. You two aren't half bad, are you? What a treat. You. Nah. I'm enforcer number 0, Compel the Fool. I am but one hand in the society of Ouroboros. Oro, finally decided to step out of the shadows, have we? What exactly are you plotting here, boy? Where have the former intelligence division men gone? Answer me. Sorry, I'm afraid I'm a little more than an observer this time. You're asking the wrong person if you want details about the plan. In fact, I barely know them myself. Okay, is he invisible because we cannot see him? This might be just a game glitch. An observer. Anyway, if you want to attend the tea party, you better hurry. I'm not quite sure when it's being held, but it isn't here. Or shall we enjoy some coffee instead, and enjoy the dawn together? Kid, you look pretty strong. Are you really part of? You look pretty strong. Are you really part of society? I don't mean I don't mean to be insulting or anything, but you might want to try to get away from them. They're bad people. They're very kind, miss. But you know, it's okay to laugh at a fool. That's what he's there for. But worrying about the fool? Now that's quite rude, huh? What? What? But they were unconscious. You bracers are quite naive. If you want to defeat someone, you have to break them into pieces, like so. What have you? How could you? Did I surprise you? It's easy to break. It's really easy to break even a well-made toy, isn't it? But I'm afraid that's the end of the show, of the full show tonight. Farewell. Hopefully, I can give you an encore someday. Wait, get back. I mean, tried to whip the invisible man. I swear that's not gonna work. Scare I know, honey. At least it was a quick death. I hope they didn't feel anything. We can't simply leave them like this, though. It'll be barbaric, even more so than just what happened. And at least try to find some sheets, alright? I'll handle the rest. Right. Huh? What's on? I'm scared. I think this arm's fake. But that? Gear springs on what looks like quartz fragments? I can hardly believe what these are. Arcanisms. Orbital machines capable of independent actions. What? Father Kevin, what are you doing here? She recommended me. There's hope for... she remembers me. There's hope for my love yet. But since the little lady is there, don't know me. I'm Kevin Graham, one of the Acceptance Church. Anyway, your scars are Harvey, if I remember right, and with you is Annalise Elford, yeah? I don't suppose you'd be up for swapping some stories, would you? Meanwhile... Ah! Kyle, you're up. Here I come. Bombs! Bombs! Everyone gets bombs. Josette. Okay. Joshua. Good for him. He gets the cut. You're already dead. Great. When I have to fight these, they're gonna fucking explode. I always hate enemies that do that. Impressive as always, Joshua. You three were impressive too. We defeated them in a single sweep thanks to your combo attack. Cut it out. Flattery will get you nowhere. This is like the 10th group, isn't it? How many more do we need to hunt down? This should be enough. The Royal Army should move soon, so it probably is the best for us to disappear. Right then. Still, just what is society trying to do? Why even use these dolls dressed up as Richard's goons? That's the real question, though. Wherever are the rest of the intelligence men? They're probably gone to the tea party in that note. The dolls are likely to distract the army from that and make them think Richard's men are still active here. Makes sense, I guess. Wish we knew what the hell the tea party was. Well, we don't have much of a reason to help, but sure you don't want to crash that tea party? The British should be investigating that camp by now. We can leave it to them and the army at the stone's throw. Yeah, we left in the note and plans. That'll be more than enough. And we're taking care of all these freaking puppet things while the guild's busy. We can just leave the rest of that airhead to our group, right? I'm sorry. Didn't mean to pick up an old wound or something. No, you didn't. They have nothing to do with me anymore. Once the tea party begins, the army will be focused on that. We can move once that happens. Right then. Now time to get busy. And we're out there at Broville. Everyone's practicing pointing out their sticks. I see, that report is very thorough. Thank you very much. You investigated this quite well. I guess. I still kind of miffed we couldn't find out who sent the letters, to be honest. This is more enough information for an initial investigation. I doubt we'd uncover the party responsible for the threats at this stage, anyway. If anything, this gave me exactly what I needed. Information to consider what we might need to defend against. Good to hear. So what's been happening with your army guys since when? We finished our initial deployment yesterday. We will be using the villa as a patrol headquarters until the signing ceremony is concluded. So that's why there's so many soldiers out and about. And I was guessing that's why there were like no monsters on the road over here. We conducted an extensive monster hunting sweep this morning. We'll be preparing them periodically until the ceremony ends. Too bad, you can't do that more often. Well, you have something of a point. Speaking of civilian concerns, but the girl's parents, who you mentioned yesterday, I haven't heard any reports that they've gone through any of the regional gate posts. Nothing to do with that way, huh? Well, I will let the guild know the instant we hear anything. For the moment, you have done fine work with this investigation. Here's your payment. I'll repair wire to the guild hall ASAP. Thanks, Colonel Sid. By the way, what should we do now? Do you want us to help with the patrols in the capital once we get back? Well, if you plan on staying in Groundsel, I wouldn't turn any help away. I don't know. You're very busy with other matters, however. I won't insist on you staying. Well, we still have Renee's situation to deal with, so we'll talk to Renee about it when she gets back. So what's your plan? Excuse me, sir. Bellic, what's wrong? Don't worry, these people can be trusted. Very well, sir. Received the phone transmission from the headquarters at Lystrom, sir. Remnants of the Intelligence Division were being sighted in the Rose region. What? No way. Details, man, explain. They were first sighted by various monsters. They were first sighted by some bracers. I'm afraid we don't have all the details on their confrontation. However, General Bright had ordered all stations to stand by at level 2 alert. I see. Thank you, Mr. Bluck. I suspect that you're going to be very busy fairly soon. Yeah, no kidding. Estelle, back to the guild on the double. Right. Colonel Sid, good luck with your pursuits and stuff. Stay in safe hands. Well, this episode ran on for a bit long, but I guess today's a fine day to end it all right now. So I'll see you next time.